this man basically he asked if he's wrong for sending his parents to a hotel because they were too loud during sex. I had to get to. I had to get to this one. You know what it is. You motherfuckers know I had to get to this one.
Yeah. I can't believe that there's actually people who are like, it's nice. Like, aren't you just happy that your parents love each other? I'm like, no.
Because they grew up in a sex-positive household. That's what they said, and his parents keep boning. So a man asks if he's wrong. He writes that his siblings have always appreciated his parents' sex-positive attitude, but he prefers to keep his private life private. And he says his embarrassment started right from the beginning when his relationship with his wife of several years, when his parents made a show of how cool they were while letting them share beds on visits. So this is basically when him and his wife started visiting. The dad.
Hey, guys, no separate beds for you two young lovers, huh?
The whole thing is like, it's basically the sketch we just did.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that.
Because he basically said I was mortified with my girlfriend at the time who couldn't stop blushing because they hadn't slept together. But like, that is crazy. It's like you're 17 and you start dating a girl or whatever and you bring her home to your dad and your dad's like, I'll put my earplugs in,
Give her hell, kid.
I guess you're going to be walking funny tonight. Oh, you want me to bring the sex swing in? Oh, no.
No. I mean, there's nothing embarrassing. It's totally natural. Just explore each other's bodies.
Explore each other's bodies. There's nothing unnatural about using your father's sex swing. Now, this is a family heirloom.
You guys like food? Can I get you guys some hot fudge, some caramel maybe?
Some whipped cream.
Yeah, we'll work it in there.
Yeah, that is so funny. Yeah, they're just sitting there. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Cooper. He presses the button. The sex swing comes on. He goes, I guess I'll leave you two lovebirds alone. He goes, Dad, stop it. And he goes, okay, no big deal. And then you just hear him coming in the room and just plays really loud. Not unusual.
That sure has a lot of lava lamps, huh?
Yeah. He has one of those things that you press it and the wall turns around. And the chains.
Heart-shaped bed.
Now, okay, before, hey. I'm not trying to, do you have a safe word?
No, huh? Freaky.
No. Ooh.
I like her.
Honey, listen to this. They don't even have a safe word. I mean, we've always had a safe word.
Mom comes down. She's just in full bondage gear. She goes, are you coming up? She goes, zip. Are you coming up or what? I've been up there for 20 minutes.
I'm starting to cramp.
Yes.
Me and the other guys are starting to cramp. The other guys, hey, honey, could you come back up here? The other boys are getting tired.
Yeah, they're waiting for you. What's going on?
We're all waiting for you. Yeah, they're all just standing there. You told us to wait for you. They're all just standing there over her bed, looking at their watches. So I was loving the idea of the dad. So basically, this is how it starts. This is how he grew up. You know what I mean? Anytime he brought a girl home, and he goes, so you're gonna let him give it to you? And the girl's like, oh, Mr. Cooper, I don't think this is appropriate. And she goes, I'm gonna ask you a question. This is a sex positive household. Now it seems the tables have turned. He writes that the guest's bedroom isn't even against a shared wall, and yet we could hear everything. I don't want to hear everything. I don't want to hear anything. And his wife thinks he's overreacting. And so the guy's wife thinks he's overreacting and says, I think it's lovely that a married couple in their 50s still has that attraction and energy. He vehemently disagrees. Dude, if I invited my dad to stay at my house and he went in a room and started boning super loudly, like that,
like ridiculous.
That is while your chick's with you, that is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I wouldn't even like if you were like in a hotel. You know those hotels that have the door? You know that it like locks, but there's like a shared door in between. So it could be like 2 suites or whatever. Like if that, I'd be like, no, that's...
Yeah, he's just banging her against the wall.
Yeah. Really just...
That's what you hear too. It's like, because you don't know what you're hearing. I guess he's saying you hear just like like clink, clink, clink.
And just like loud moaning.
Yeah, your mom. You hear your mom.
Your mom shit on my chest. You go,
okay,
God.
Mom, can you keep it down? This is a sex positive household. Ooh, ooh. Your dad's probably like that too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gish.
Hell, yeah.
That's hell on earth.
Yeah, it's
the scene in MacGruber where he bangs the ghost. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
This is crappy, man.
Absolutely.
Feel sorry for this guy. The fact that
and the fact that he doesn't even have anybody agreeing with him. He's like, this is a bit much, huh? And the wife's like, what do you mean?
What do you mean a bit much as the drywall falls onto your head?
Yeah, it's just like covered. You're like, what's the problem?
Yeah, he comes out. You're covered in drywall, like literally, like you look like you just finished, drywalling a fucking house. It's all over you.
It's been sanding.
Imagine how awkward it is. You sort of look at your wife, and then she's like, you're just like, do we have to bone? Like,
Yeah, what's the deal here?
I guess you put on.
Not only that, but you're like, it's probably like right before dinner, and then you're all sitting to dinner.
Then
like
you
an
come
hour
back.
later, and you're like, so.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you're what? You're
The
what?
dad's like, I'm sure you heard us. I was giving it to your mother. Totally normal. And you'll be hearing some more of this a little later once the Viagra's kick in.
Let's just clear the air here. There's a bit of an elephant in the room.
That
Yes.
elephant is my hog after I was just giving it to your mother.
Your mother comes out. She's like, listen, I'm going to need a cushion, obviously. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go grab my pillow because I'm feeling it a little bit right
those,
now.
Like the old people with the stairs, and they have that seat that goes down,
exactly.
the automatic seat, and she's just like, like, Mom, are you okay? He goes, your father just gave it to me real good. I'll be down in a moment.
The father walks down and the mother has to come down and the thing comes in and she just sits down like, woo, that'll wake you up.
Right.
It's them at 6 a.m.
What is for dinner? Hopefully a lot of carbs.
Yeah, hopefully a lot of carbs. I mean, he'll eat, but I'm pretty full. If you guys get what I mean, I got filled up. Guess you could say.
Yeah, she's like, no jokes out of you. Cum might come out of my nose. You go, I'm done. That's it.
Okay, I think you guys are gonna have to get a hotel.
I'll pay for it. Anything you want. Anywhere.
Your mom laughs and snorts at it. You go, okay, I think it's time for you to get a hotel. All right.
Spare no expense.
Yeah, I think it's about time you two got a hotel, huh? You just snorted cum all over the turkey.
Oh, gross.
These are your sex very positive. You're just jerking them off. You're just jerking them off under the table.
Yeah,
You just hear this under the table. Okay, Mom, what?
What? We love each other.
Did we raise you to be a prude like this?
I love your father. What can I say? God.
This happens. You're sleeping. You just wake up in the middle of the night. Psh, psh, you go, what? Your dad's there. He goes, hey, do you have any extra anal beads? Do you have any pliers? I got the anal beads stuck in your mouth.
Oh, my God.
You have a rubber? Do you have a rubber? He goes, why do you need a rubber? You get to use a rubber. He goes, no, I like to put it on my head. I try to put my head in there for Okay, Dad. Get a hotel.
Fucking emancipate yourselves from
adult
emancipation.
You definitely have to adult.
I'm not even. I'm an adult, but I'm still want to just emancipate myself.
You definitely have to adult emancipate yourself from that. It's fucking nonsense.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's the tables have turned. He writes that the guest room bed isn't even against a shared wall. The man asked his parents to stop having sex in his home, and when they refused, he sent them to a hotel. When he asked that they at least refrain from having sex, they called him a prude. Your dad calling you a prude. Your mom.
You're like, can't you just have less loud sex?
His mom.
Why isn't there some sort of in between here?
Yo, that's so crazy that your parents called him a prude and they go, this isn't how they raised you. Oh my God, your dad calling you a prude? Yeah, look at this, Daniel. You probably have sex with your shirt on, you prude.
That doesn't even sound like they're like hippies either. Like they're too young to be hippies.
This is nuts. And they said they went to stay at his brother's house, who also disagrees with how he responded to his parents' sex life and criticized him for imposing rules on his parents that they didn't have for us. And it was like, yes, because they're freaks, by the way.
Yeah.
So the parents had to go to the brother's house, but it's funny. The parents showing up at the brother's house, they got condom in the hand still. Like, you know, I mean, you're
barely unpacked.
No, but I was saying, no, you have your like the stick with like the your
the
stuff
stick
in
and
it.
bindle. Yeah,
They have a bit stick with just like a condom.
a condom
hanging
just
from it.
carrying all their shit. Well, you guess you didn't.
I guess
know
you
this,
heard
but
the
your
news.
Brother's a bit of a prude, so we're coming to stay with you. He's like, I don't have an extra bedroom. I go, that won't be a problem.
That won't be a problem. We can do it anywhere. I would contact, and it was over. His sisters have turned against him as well. That must also suck for the Taliban too, because they're sitting at the thing. This would have got them hyped up to be like, we need to stop America when we hear about shit like this. Now all they do is they have to go on Twitter and be like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Allah does not approve of
they
this.
just quote tweet it, subtweeting these
Crappy.
people.
His sisters have turned on him as well. So the fact that this guy is the bad guy in this scenario is absolutely nuts, and everyone turned on him. But that's so funny.